in the nearby arcades, there's not a lot of these like full rhythm game machines, and there's ones online, but they're really expensive or they're really cheap, like the soft pads that I grew up with. So I wanted to make a pad that's affordable, that's like pretty sturdy like the arcade, and it's also portable. I'm glad that our project is like a happy hybrid of both the soft pad that I grew up with and the arcade machines that I've always wanted to play with. So a big challenge was our team is mainly comprised of computer science majors. It's just the 4 of us. And so we're all used to making software, but this is also a hardware project. There's cutting wood involved, there's soldering, and there's like actual engineering elements that I haven't thought about since engineering fundamentals. And so it's been a challenge to integrate all of that together. And so I'm glad that we managed to get a working product. It was a lot of like meeting up in person because software you can just kind of meet remotely, but we always had to manage time to meet up. And we also had to consult like an electrical engineer and a mechanical engineer. Definitely the biggest takeaway was that multidisciplinary aspect. I guess when I pitched the idea, I was only thinking about the game. Oh, I know how to make a game, but I didn't anticipate engineering-wise, like how is this board gonna fold? And like how are we gonna wire everything together? What materials are we gonna buy? Like there's different woods, there's different, all sorts of aspects that like are beyond the software scope. Without all of these skills pulling together, we wouldn't have made this work. So that's definitely something I'll take away, is in the real world, you have lots of people who have like so many different skills, and a big challenge as a project lead is you have to get all of them to work together to make it happen. I didn't realize how important senior design was until I was working it. So in the curriculum, I'm taking my computer science classes. It's mainly strictly hardware. I'm coding on my laptop. I submit it on Canvas. I'm done. That's it. I can just step away from it and it's done. But with senior design, it's a whole year of like lots of planning, and just you have like this project is like actually has a use outside of just submitting it for a grade on Canvas. And so definitely the coursework that I've done before, like it built up those programming skills, so where I have like a basic foundation so I can learn all these new skills. So like Unity and like coding in C#, that's not a class at UT, but luckily a lot of the coursework that I did helped me build those foundational skills, understanding how to program. It's okay that like UT didn't have a class that taught me how to use Unity. I'm glad it taught me the problem solving that was necessary to learn something new. And that's just how the real world is too. You're always going to be learning something new. Technology is always adapting, and so I'm glad senior design has kind of like took me and like shook me like, hey Sarah, you need to be ready to learn new things. Like a professor is not going to hold your hand to learn it.